I'm just wondering about Stephon Diggs. You go from Josh Allen to C.J. Stroud to Drake Maye. You sure about that, bro?
The New England Patriots and Mike Vrabel have reached agreement for him to become the next head coach of the New England Patriots.
I like Drake Maye because I liked him coming out of college. I like that he's young, I like that he's big, I like that he's athletic. Nothing that he's done in the pros has made me feel better about it.
There was once a time not too long ago when the New England Patriots were the most dominant franchise in all of sports. Led by Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, this team visited 9 Super Bowls, winning 6 of them from 2001 to 2020. But when Tom Brady walked away from Foxboro after the 2019 season, the Patriots didn't just lose their quarterback, they lost their identity. Fans had always trusted in Bill Belichick's ability to reload and rebuild, but replacing the greatest quarterback of all time proved harder than anyone could imagine. Belichick experimented first with Cam Newton, who didn't last very long. He faded quickly, finishing the 2020 season with a record of 7-9. Then when Mac Jones took over, he briefly brought back hope by leading the Patriots to the playoffs as a rookie, but soon after he was quickly exposed as he struggled with a receiving core that lacked any true star power. After reaching the playoffs 17 times in 19 years, the Patriots made just one playoff appearance in the first 5 seasons following Brady's move to Tampa Bay. The 2021 Patriots went 10-7 with Mac Jones, but got demolished by the Bills in the playoffs. The 2022 Patriots went 8-9 and missed the playoffs altogether thanks to a dysfunctional offense led by Matt Patricia. Mac Jones regressed, the play calling was brutal, and despite a solid defense, the team looked lost and poorly coached. The 2023 Patriots hit rock bottom. They went 4-13 and had the worst offense in the NFL. It was one of the worst Patriots seasons in nearly 30 years. Mac Jones completely unraveled, the team looked undisciplined, and Bill Belichick's final season in New England ended in disaster. Belichick stepped aside, ending one of the greatest coaching tenures in sports history and cementing the end of an era. Now the Patriots had no choice but to face the harsh reality ahead. In 2024, the Patriots handed the reins to Jerod Mayo, hoping the former Patriots linebacker could bring them back from the brink. What they got instead was one of the worst seasons in team history. Last offseason, the Patriots used a first-round pick to draft Drake Maye, but they failed to get him any additional support. Maye found himself on the run almost every play, finishing the season with 10 interceptions to just 15 touchdowns. By the end of the season, the Patriots offense ranked dead last in passing yards, averaging just 178 yards per game, and their quarterbacks were sacked a combined 52 times, which was bottom 5 in the NFL. Defensively, New England gave up over 400 points in back-to-back seasons for the first time since the early 1990s, and they allowed opponents to convert on 46% of third downs, ranking among the NFL's bottom 5. The Patriots didn't just have a bad year, they completely fell apart. Fans stopped showing up, the fire was gone, and the dynasty, a distant memory. Jerod Mayo's attempts at culture change fell flat, and the team completely lost its discipline. Mayo delivered another 4-13 season and was fired when it was all said and done. After a year of embarrassment, New England needed more than a new coach. They needed a new era. And just when Patriots fans felt like they were trapped in a cycle of disappointment, New England changed the tone with just one hire: Mike Vrabel, a 3-time Super Bowl champion linebacker under Bill Belichick. His name brought instant credibility and a proven track record to a franchise starving for leadership. Vrabel showed up to New England after a strong 6-year tenure as head coach of the Tennessee Titans, where he racked up a 56-43 overall record and led Tennessee to 3 playoff appearances, all of it highlighted by an AFC Championship game appearance in 2019. Known for transforming struggling rosters into tough, disciplined units, Vrabel had consistently outperformed expectations, earning NFL Coach of the Year honors in 2021 after securing the AFC's top playoff seed. His teams were tough, physical, and resilient, exactly what the New England Patriots had lost in recent years. Immediately, Vrabel restored accountability and intensity to a Patriots locker room that was desperate for direction. He quickly assembled a veteran coaching staff, headlined by offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels, who is now tasked with developing second-year quarterback Drake Maye into a true franchise quarterback. Vrabel's presence isn't just symbolic, it represents hope. The Patriots under Vrabel once again have a clear path back to relevance, and perhaps even more. Mike Vrabel didn't just return to New England to rebuild. He came back to make a statement. Armed with more salary cap than any team in the NFL, Vrabel sent a clear message to the league. The Patriots were done settling for mediocrity. This offseason, the Patriots landed superstar wide receiver Stefon Diggs, instantly giving Drake Maye a proven target capable of reviving a passing game that ranked dead last in 2024. Diggs is just 1 year removed from 6 straight 1,000-yard seasons, and he immediately changes the trajectory of the Patriots' offense. Vrabel also signed wide receiver Mac Hollins, whose physicality and playmaking ability made him a team captain in Las Vegas before he moved to Buffalo. On defense, Vrabel aggressively revamped a struggling pass rush, signing linebackers Harold Landry and K'Lavon Chaisson, who combined for 14 sacks last season. Behind them, the Patriots signed shutdown corner Carlton Davis to restore pride in a secondary that allowed nearly 260 passing yards per game last year. More reinforcements arrived with Super Bowl champion Milton Williams from the Philadelphia Eagles and tackling machine Robert Spillane, who had 132 tackles in 2024 for the Las Vegas Raiders, injecting toughness and discipline back into a unit that was lacking both. Finally, Vrabel plans to give his quarterback a fighting chance this year by fixing that weak offensive line, adding Morgan Moses, Garrett Bradbury, and Wes Schweitzer, 3 linemen who together allowed just 6 total sacks last season. With these moves, Vrabel didn't just address the needs. He transformed the Patriots from the league's laughingstock to an immediate threat in the AFC East. The moves New England made in free agency were bold, but they were just the beginning. What separates this rebuild from others around the league is that the Patriots didn't blow all of their resources in one swing. In fact, they still have over $80 million in cap space to work with, by far the most of any team, and 9 total picks in the 2025 draft, including the coveted number 4 overall. That combination of financial flexibility and draft capital is rare. Most teams are either rebuilding with youth or loading up on veterans, while the Patriots are doing both. And with Mike Vrabel at the helm and a capable front office now aligned with his vision, there's reason to believe that they'll get it right. Whether it's a blue-chip left tackle to protect Drake Maye, another top receiver to pair with Stefon Diggs, or a defensive anchor to lead the next generation of Patriots football, the number 4 overall pick gives New England a shot at a true franchise-altering talent. Beyond that, the remaining 8 picks will allow them to find depth and invest in developmental players who can grow behind the veterans that Vrabel is bringing in. But more than anything, the Patriots finally have direction. After 5 years of spiraling through misfires and mediocrity, they're building a roster with bite, a coaching staff with edge, and a front office with purpose. The days of mediocrity are over, and New England isn't just planning a return, they're coming for blood. This isn't a rebuild, it's a reckoning, and the rise of the Patriots is about to begin.